Alright, so I know I have made and posted a lot of videos in the last 2 days, but I feel like when I'm in this place, that's just the only thing that helps. I can try to talk to people around me, but people don't understand what I'm going through. So I guess it's easier for me to talk to myself. And I know I've said this in probably almost every video, like, whatever, sorry. But I talked a little bit to Wesley about it earlier, and I think that's what made things click a little bit in my head and made me want to talk about it a little bit. So here I am. I made some like another, um, I guess discovery. I don't know. I'm really good at Googling everything, like medications, the stuff I'm diagnosed with, the differences, I mean, whatever, how they're connected, and one causes the other, and all that. Okay, so I have mentioned several times all the issues I have, but I am realizing that it may all be a lot more rolled into one than I ever realized. And I was just reading a bunch of stuff ago, and so it just made me feel like talking about it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I wish I could hear or watch or talk to other people that, go through similar things. I have groups on Facebook about people that take similar medicines or PCOS or depression, or like I have groups like that, and I mean, I don't really go on them or read them, but I see them, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it would help to be able to talk to other people that are going through similar things, but I don't have the energy to do that exactly right now. I don't know. Anyway, so the realization that I came to is that, which I had talked about in my video earlier, I have PCOS that I believe is birth control induced PCOS, because I don't believe I had a lot of the issues or problems that I have now before I took the birth control for 5 years. So let me explain that a little bit. So after I had Kaysen, I got put on birth control called Seasonique, and I took it for 5 years. And it is one that you take um, basically every 3 months and then 1 month off, which so basically you only have 4 periods a year every 3 months. Like, thinking back, like, that's not, your body is supposed to do what your body's supposed to do. So when you're making it not do that, like, I don't know how anybody wouldn't expect your body to fight back. And I don't know. Anyway, so I was on the birth control for 5 years, and something Wesley had actually said to me the other day clicked in my head tonight when I was talking to him, and made a lot more sense. He said, well, when we were first together, you didn't act like this. And so he thinks a lot of like the antidepressants and these other things are the problem. But what clicked in my head tonight was, when I wasn't like this, I was on birth control. So the birth control had my hormones leveled out where they were supposed to be, or however, whatever. That's the thing is, I don't. I think in the end, the birth control is what caused my hormones to be so messed up. But while I was taking it, it had them whatever. But I will not take it again. I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor and figure out another way to regulate my hormones or whatever. But I don't know. Birth control is not it. Um, I don't know. I just feel like that was the biggest mistake I could have made, because it has changed me so much as a person. And you don't imagine that something as simple as taking birth control would affect your life that badly. So anyways, I believe it caused me to have PCOS. I didn't used to break out like this. This is called cystic acne. It's hormonal. It gets worse about a week before my period. And sometimes it's barely almost getting better before it starts coming back. every month. I don't know. That's the thing. It's irregular. I never know. Every month, every couple weeks, like, it does whatever it wants. I have no control over it. I'm pretty scared to take anything hormonal wise or anything I was taking a medicine to regulate my periods a while back, which was how I was able to get pregnant with Carter Joe. I don't know. So probably while I was taking that medicine, I would say that was probably helped even me out. But the thing that I have realized is the big factor in the depression, anxiety, all of the things are PCOS. All of the things that I have just been reading and whatever is most people, I think it was 1 in 3 people with PCOS experience severe depression and anxiety. Even bipolar disorder, which is what I have been very against this since she said it, because I have family members and whatever that are like bipolar, like manic, up and down, all of that. But she's labeling me and putting me in that category, and I think maybe everything else, I don't know. Maybe I'm bipolar. But they tried to diagnose me as bipolar as a kid, and then came back and said, oh, never mind, you don't have the manic, you don't do the things in that box. So, they always try to put you in a box. So you don't really do the things in that box. But now my doctor's saying, oh, you're in this box and this box. But I really think that that's more of a mood disorder, like hormone, like all related to PCOS. So I need to figure out a way to better manage the week to 2 weeks before, which, like, so you got a week to 2 weeks before to, have my face breaking out, me feeling like a crazy person, yelling at everybody, like I can't, like, function. So that's for a week or two. Then you have being on your period. That's another week. So do I get, like, maybe 1 good week out of the month? Is that how it works? Like, it's just so crazy. But what is even crazier to me, and one of the main reasons I wanted to talk about it, is because a lot of people that I have talked to about the issues I have, like a week or so before my period, so many other people, like, that's me too. I have those same problems. That's exactly what happens to me. I'm so irritable and but maybe some people it's just worse, and I don't know. But a lot of the people that have told me that have also, at one time or another, been on birth control. The Depo shot, the whatever. Like, I'm saying, so a lot of people, I feel like, maybe have had situations that maybe they didn't realize caused some of the problems that they're having. But anyway, so I just wish I could get a better control on the like mood part of it, the emotions, all of that, because I'm tired of feeling like I'm all alone and everyone hates me, and I mean, it doesn't help. People haven't been the nicest or whatever, like, I don't know. I mean, my kids aren't very nice with their kids, They say things, but they don't get that. They don't, I'm their mom, I'm supposed to be strong and tough and blah, blah, blah. They don't get that I'm falling apart all the time, like, literally. And I just really need to figure out how to fix it. And I just really feel like by me making these videos, other people may be able to see it and be like, oh my god, that's what I'm going through. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, I find some people that I relate to. Maybe it'll be easier for me to talk to somebody that's going through similar things that I'm going through. I don't really know. I just know it's to get better. It has to. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life. And I was just talking about this earlier today. I've been through a lot, like way worse. I've been through way worse situations. My life is actually pretty good. I mean, we're not struggling, we're doing fine, like everything's going okay, but I'm still in this place. And that's what makes it so much harder for me, is because I shouldn't feel this way. And so then I feel guilty for feeling so depressed when I don't have any reason to feel depressed. I'm saying everybody's happy, healthy, like, so then I feel even worse. Then I feel like a failure for not, I don't know. I just got to get it together. My kids deserve for me to be better than this. My parents, everybody deserves a better version of me than what I am right now. And I don't know. I guess if anybody has anything similar situations, or anything to add, anything that they know that I don't, feel free to comment, whatever. I'm hearing more for me than I am for you, but at the same time, like I said, who knows, maybe somebody watches this and feels the same way and sees it's not just them. I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of late and I'm really tired. I'm always really tired. I have to work tomorrow. Thank God. That's the only thing that keeps me busy, is working. Because I know I have to work. I have to work because I have to be able to make money. I have to keep myself busy. But I don't have the energy or the want to or care to do anything. I mean, literally, I made a little video earlier about Wesley making me some food, because before that I didn't eat for 2 days. And no other reason than I just I don't know, you lose, when you lose the want to, you lose the appetite, your hygiene, all that stuff. Your hygiene, your appetite, your sleeping habits, like none of that is what it should be. So I literally don't have the motivation, the energy to do any of it. So if he wouldn't have fed me earlier, I don't know, I probably would have went to bed without eating. And that's not good either. I need to be better about that. I think definitely me not taking care of myself is probably plays a big role in it too. That's probably where my really bad headache came from yesterday, was the lack of eating the 2 days before that. He says, well, why don't you stop when you're at work? Because I don't usually have time. I'm usually rushing from here to there, and I don't have help anymore. I quit looking for help. People are not reliable, and I get really tired of feeling like it's always like, I don't know. I feel like people's actions are like, fuck you, when they just don't show up or don't call or whatever. Like, I don't want to count on anybody for that anymore. I feel like that was too much stress and whatever on me. I mean, working by myself is stressful and whatever too, but it's not having to count on anybody else. Not knowing if they're going to show up or not, if I'm going to be on my own, if I'm going to schedule 4 houses and have to freak out because I can't do all of them by myself. And so I just don't do that anymore. Less stressful. I just usually do maybe one a day. I did 3 the other day, and that was hard. That was a hard day. That was one of the days I didn't eat because I was running. But if I'm staying busy, at least I'm not in the dark. So it's the only thing that pulls me up out of it. So, yeah. Anyways, so if anybody has any similar things or just anything they want to add, feel free. I know nobody will. Whatever comments, likes, doesn't know. But don't bother me. Anyways, alright. I'll go to bed.